Best live metal band of all time? It's really hard. I think a lot of it comes down to an era, because obviously there's like old bands that were crushing it and are still crushing it, but you kind of, it's hard to recreate an era.
I think at this point in time, Iron Maiden is the best live heavy metal band.
I mean, it's no question Slipknot for me. I mean, I know I've already said them like 3 times during this interview, but like...
I'm gonna say that Slipknot, probably, but back when it was fucking psycho and they were probably a lot more unhealthy than they were now, and they were like fighting each other and throwing up on each other and puking and like doing all that crazy fucking shit that they used to. Slipknot still crushes it. I'm not saying that they don't. I love Slipknot now, but like back in the day when it was just like truly terrifying to see Slipknot, like when people were seeing that for the first time, it was probably like the craziest shit ever. So I'm gonna say I would love to go back in time and see that. It'd be fucking great.
I think Slipknot is just the greatest live metal band. Like their show is so interactive. Like they truly care about their crowd more than like any band I've maybe ever seen. We had the honor of touring with them for like a couple weeks, and just to be able to see that whole operation go down was insane. Like how many moving parts, but also how much they really fucking care about what they do. They just don't put on bad shows. It just doesn't happen.
I go through these like weird obsessions, and I'm like in the middle of an Iron Maiden obsession, which I've had several throughout the course of my life. But I got stuck on the song Revelations from Peace of Mind, because I saw they were playing that on this tour they're doing. I was like, I wonder how they're pulling that off live, and I looked up some video of it, and I fucking couldn't believe it. Just the Iron Maiden stage show, you think about how long they've been doing it also, and you listen, you watch them, and you see how crazy they're going, and you listen, really listen to the quality of the performances, and it's mind-blowing. Them, and I would say I Hate God too. Those are my 2 favorite live metal bands right now.
I Hate God was on the best fucking live show.
Who else?
Best heavy metal show I ever saw was Pantera. I've just never seen a band that tight like that, in that way. This fucking machine that was just like, the gas never ran out, you know, and their live shows were so insane. And that was the Reinventing tour, and they were just on fucking fire. They seemed like really be having fun on stage, you know, that vibe was like there.
Амбер одоо лайв тоглолтын төлөв Lamb of God, Бурхтын чуулган full site-тэй Shomo fan.
Yeah, there's 2 bands I want to say. Lamb of God, it feels like, you know, the gods are coming down from heaven, and the other one is Meshuggah.
Necrot's cool live too.
Necrot's great.
I don't want to leave them out.
I just have to bring up too, like seeing Cannibal Corpse. I hadn't seen them in like 6 years, and then saw them last year, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is the heaviest band.
Dude, the best set we've seen this year, I think we both agree, Outer Heaven in Philly.
Oh yeah, dude.
Outer Heaven in Philly was the heaviest set that I've seen this year by far.
The first time I ever crowd surfed was at a Gojira show. I don't know, it was like 8 years ago. They were playing at Terminal 5 in New York, and I was crowd surfing for the first time ever, and I did it the whole show, pretty much. Best live show I've ever been to. I even fell on my back one time, and it was like, fine for the rest of the show, but the next day, I was definitely hurting. My back was kind of fucked up for like a couple weeks after that. But it was totally worth it, though.
So we got a bunch. What do we got? A lot. Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, I Hate God.
I Hate God, Outer Heaven, Nails.
Outer Heaven, Pantera.
Necrot. Those are the best ones.
Next year, Dark Throne, I don't know if you heard, they're playing the Super Bowl
with I Hate God.
I Hate God. That's going to be the sickest shit.
Big band, fucking dude. I Hate Throne, dude.
They're going to like, I Hate Throne, dude.
Dark Hand. It's God.